One element that we have to take properly into account is our brain, because our brain is the place where everything happens, where the problems arise and where solutions are found. But our brain is not something that can solve anything, and it works in a specific way, because it can certainly produce solutions, but the brain itself can also be one of the main limitations we have, because it does certain things very well and it does other things not that well, especially if compared to the issues we are going to tackle nowadays. This is because the brain that we have is a product of evolution. It hasn't been created to solve the current problems. It has been evolving in a way to make us surviving in a situation that was actually very, very different from the current one. Many people say that we are not coping well, for example, with a huge problem like climate change because it's happening too fast. This is not true. It's actually happening too slowly. If we take the perspective of our brain, of course, we see it happening too fast. I mean, when we think to climate change, because we say, okay, by 2050 things will be that bad, and by 2100 things will be even worse, and so on, in terms of increase of temperature, the sea level rise and all that stuff. But for our brain, it's happening too slowly. The human brain is not structured to respond easily to large, slow-moving threats. For most of our evolutionary history, we survived because we were able to react immediately to short-term threats. And our brain is wired to react to short-term threats. Okay, so basically, when things happen and we feel that the things are happening to ourselves here and now, we react. When things are happening slowly and the problems that we are predicting will impact us in 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, it's like that is not our business. But there are reasons why we work that way.